If you've been thinking about selling print-on-demand products with Shopify, but you aren't sure how to go from idea to listing your first product, you're in the right place. In this video, I'll show you how to find best-selling product ideas, connect your Printify account, create designs on the fly, and set up your product page. So let's get started. And we're gonna start by researching products. And where can we research products better than on Etsy? We know that Etsy has a huge catalog of products, and we are fortunate enough to have software that shows us a lot of that information and the stats behind all the Etsy stores and behind all the Etsy listings. And the software I'm talking about, of course, is Everbee. And if you don't know about Everbee, Everbee was initially created for Etsy store owners, but I don't see why we cannot use it to do product research for our Shopify stores also. So if you don't have it installed, go ahead and install Everbee, create an account with them and install it. You're gonna also have a link in the description of this video. Once you have the Everbee account created and the Chrome extension installed on your browser, go to Etsy. You're gonna see that you have a couple of more elements on the page, like the sidebar here, or you're gonna have icons here, and you're gonna get information all around about products and stores and so on. And the first thing you may want to do is to look up a niche that you maybe have in mind. Maybe you already know what you want to do or the type of print-on-demand products you want to sell, and you can just go here and type a search query, for example, bridesmaids t-shirts. And if I go and I search for this, I'm gonna get a list of vendors and a list of products that have that type of product. So after searching for that, I got a list of products down below which have these icons. Again, if you click them, you're gonna get information about that listing, the monthly sales, the total sales, the age of the listing. So if it's an old product, it might have more time to gather sales and to have total sales here. So if you spot something that made a lot of money in a short period of time, that means that this product might be trending and you can get inspired by that. But this is not all you get. If you go to the side here and you go to product analytics, you're gonna get into a spreadsheet type of screen where you can sort products much better than you can on this kind of view. So let's go there. I'm gonna hit this product analytics and I'm gonna get a list of all the products that are on the page right now. So these are the products on the page. Or if I'm going to click here, I'm going to search the entire Etsy's database for this keyword, and I'm going to be able to sort for the absolute best product that matches this query. So this is the Etsy's entire catalog sorted by this keyword. And now I'm going to go and I'm going to sort for newer products, because again, if a product is older, it had more time on the market. But if a product is new and it has a lot of sales, then that product might be hot. And I want to jump on trends and not just recreate an old product that is probably saturated already. And to sort for age listing, I'm going to go to filter here, and I am going to say that the listing should be a maximum of 12 months on Etsy. So maximum 1 year on the platform. And these are the results, and they are sorted by monthly revenue. And here we have the monthly sales for this item. It seems like this one here is the winning product. This product costs $19. It has 297 sales a month, and it generates $8,700 a month, which it's not bad. So I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna see it on Etsy. This is a fairly normal t-shirt. The design is not very complicated. We can easily recreate this, and we can select this design and we can recreate it and have our own version for sale. But what if you don't know exactly what you want to sell? Maybe you know you want to do print on demand, but you don't know the niche you want to get into. Here's where Everbee can get very useful. And I'm saying that because if you go here, we were now looking at product analytics. But if you go here to shop analyzer, you have all the stores on Etsy, and you can go ahead and sort them out and see which ones are open more recently and which ones have made more money in a shorter period of time. And that can tell you that that niche or that type of product is a trending one. The way to do that is, again, go to Everbee, to Shop Analyzer, and in here you're gonna have all the data for all the stores on Etsy. And you can go here to filters, and you can go to shop age again, and let's say 1 year. You can do 6 months or whatever period of time you think is more relevant. I'm gonna just say 1 year, and I'm going to look at the results here. So these are the best performing stores that are opened under 1 year. And right away I can see that this store here made $1,200,000. And I'm going to open that up and see what the listings are on this store. I can see here all the data about this store. They started in April and they made $1,200,000 again. They have an average price of $2,000. They have a more expensive product on there. So let's see their listings. You can see the listings here. And they have this listing. I'm not sure what this is, but I can see that they are actually selling plants. And probably this is like a custom package they have, but we're not interested in plants. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to see the rest of the stores listed there. And the second one, based on the name, I think that they are selling knives. So let's go and see that. And these are the information about the store and the listings. Let's see the listings. Yeah, they are selling knives, so not interested in that either. And on third place here, we have something interesting, embroider-wise. I think this is an embroidery store. Let's just see what they have. And this is what we were looking for. They made $800,000 and they started in May of 24. And with 37 listings, they've made all this money, $838,000. We see that the average price is 50. They have something at 75, but the average price is 50. Let's see the listings now. And this one over here is the best seller. We can see here that this listing is not very old, only 5 months. So this product might be popular. Let's see the listing on their store. Here is how it looks like. And yeah, this is a sweatshirt. It's not very complicated. It has just one graphic here and one here, which can be easily recreated. We just have to go ahead, create a store and try to replicate something like this. And it seems like embroidery might be trending right now. Let's see what other products they have. So the second one is this one over here. Let's see how that looks like. These are hoodies and they are fairly simple. They just have this embroidery here and on the sleeve. This can be easily recreated. What else do they have? Let's see others. This is a classical sweatshirt that has a big graphic on the chest. And it seems like they have on the sleeve as well. I'm not sure if we can recreate the sleeve graphic. We might need to talk to Printify to see if they do that. But I'm sure that we can recreate these two big graphics that they have on the chest. So the fact that this store here is on the third place and it's created 9 months ago, it already made $800,000. This tells me that embroidered products might be trending. I'm gonna show you how you can create a Shopify store, then connect it to Printify, which has embroidery services. Then I'm gonna show you how you can personalize one of these products and add your own graphics so that Printify can go ahead and embroider that product and then bring it back on Shopify and list it for sale. If you don't have a Shopify store yet, go in the description of this video and you're gonna find a link where you can get the best deal you can get right now from Shopify. And then you're gonna see something like this. This is the Shopify's dashboard, and in order to connect it to Printify, you can go back in the description where I have a Printify link as well. Click on that and you're gonna be sent to this page here where you can click on the Connect My Store. In here, you're gonna have to create an account with Printify. Once that's done, you're gonna go through this questionnaire. Just answer these the best you can. And once you're done, just click Complete here. And you'll be taken to the Printify's dashboard. Then when you see this dashboard, you just have to go to My Store here and then click on it and then hit on Shopify here. Just click on Shopify and then add the URL of your store. And the URL of your store is the handle here. So in my case, embroidered design, I'm going to copy that and I'm going to say myshopify.com, and this is the URL of my store. So make sure that you add this handle correctly, and then .myshopify.com, and then click connect, and you're going to be directed to install the app on that store, and just hit install here. And as you can see, the Printify dashboard appeared on my Shopify store. And now these two are connected with each other. Now, from the store that we have here as an example, we can take a look at their products and we can try and recreate them. I'm pretty sure that this is a larger company that has their own embroidery machines and so on. We can go ahead and try and emulate the best performing products they have, but we can go ahead and create our own designs as well. And I'm going to show you how you can create a design very easily. First, I'm going to go and I'm going to look into catalog, and I'm going to look for products that I want to bring to my store. And I just going to go to bestsellers because I'm going to get all the best products they have. And here at the top, we can see that we have this sweatshirt, which is great for embroidery. Let's just click on that. And at the bottom here, you're going to have a button for embroidery. I'm going to click on that, and you're going to get all the embroidery details at the bottom here. We see that we have this version here, and this first one has 15 colors, and they have this sizes and this printable areas. This one over here has 29 colors, and the printable areas differ a little bit, so you can click on start designing here. You're gonna get this pop-up explaining embroidery a little bit. Embroidery is not like classical print on demand. The designs for embroidery are much simpler. Make sure to watch this video and to see the guidelines so that you don't upload a design that will not work with this process. Printify also has an extensive guide for embroidery. Go ahead and look through it if you plan on doing embroidered products. And once you've done that, you can go back to designing your product. So this is the designing area. You will be able to upload your design here for this product. There are other products that will have the printable area larger or in different position. For example, for this product, you can go ahead and upload the design to have here on the left side or in the center area. And you can also have the inner neck label area that can be embroidered, but we're going to concentrate on the left chest area, which is an area that people are accustomed of having embroidery on. Now, how do we create a design to upload here? First of all, you're going to go to information, and you are going to download this here, which is the design template. They will give you details about how to design for this particular product and for embroidery in special, because it differs from the classical print on demand. And after downloading this, you're gonna get a zip file with a folder that looks like this, and inside you're gonna have these files. These are the indications for this particular product. So these are the colors you can use, and these are some key points you have to follow. You have here at the top the size your design should come into, so 1200 pixels by 1200 pixels. And the way that I like to create designs lately for my print on demand products is by using a software named Kittl. You're gonna have a link for this as well in the description. This is a Canva alternative, and I like to work with it because it gives me more liberty when it comes to fonts, and I can create designs that are looking more unique because of that. I'm going to show you in a second how you can use it. So you're going to create a new design, and you're going to choose here the size 1200 pixels by 1200 pixels. In here we're going to say 300. This was the specification on Printify. If you're going to go here to print area size and you're going to open that up, you're going to see that the DPI says 300, and I set that to 300, and I am going to hit create. And this is our artboard now. Kittl also has a lot of templates. If you open that up, you're going to find here a lot of templates you can start with, and it's really easy to work with. So you just can add them to your design, and you're going to be able to resize them because these graphics are vectorial graphics. That means that you can resize them as much as you want. Then you can modify them. And as I said, this is a text, right? If I go ahead here and I click on edit text, you can see here that because it's vectorial, I can change and do things to the text that I would never be able to do in Canva. So if I would want to have this embroidered to my sweatshirt, first I would have to make sure that the colors I'm using are the right ones. And to do that, I'm gonna go and bring that guide here. So I'm going to go to my file here and I'm going to upload it to my project. Okay, so now that we have the guide next to it, I'm going to select elements of my design and I am going to swap the colors with this one. So I'm going to click on the flame here. This is the flame and I'm going to swap the colors. So I'm going to click on the color here. I am going to take the color picker and find a similar color, and from what I see the only one is this yellow here. So let me try that again, yellow, and then I'm gonna swap the other one with yellow again. Next I'm gonna select the text and I'm going to make the text this orange here. I'm gonna click on the other texts that I have and I'm going to make them orange as well. This will simplify the design a little bit because before we had different shades, but because we have limited shades of colors, I'm going to simplify it. So this one as well, we're going to say this one is this red here. Let's see if we add a darker shade, how that looks like. So something like that. So this is how you can actually customize the colors on the templates you already find in here. Let me go here and let me add this one. This one is a simpler example, and with embroidery you have to have simple designs. So I'm going to just add this one here and I'm going to center it. Let's go and change the color on this one as well. Let's say we're going to make this one this gray. And when you're done, you're just going to go and you're going to export the design. Then you're going to say 1200 as per our indications and 300 dpi. Make sure that you're going to remove the background. That will make it a transparent PNG, and then just hit export. And now because we have the design, I'm just going to go and I'm going to upload it from my device here. I'm going to select it. And this will be applied to the printing area. Now what I want to do is go and select the variants of this shirt, and I'm going to select the ash one, and then I'm going to select the sand, and I'm going to select this light blue, and then I'm just going to save product. Now if I go to my products here, I'm going to see the product that I just created, and we can see that there are two products that are out of stock. They will be automatically updated whenever they come into stock to Printify. If you want to edit anything about this product, you can go here to edit design, and then you're going to go back to the design area. If I go here, I can see the product that I've just created, and I can click here on preview and I can see some mockups. They created this nice realistic mockups. You can open the image up and you can look closer, and you can see that the image actually looks like it was embroidered. It's not just the picture on top of this sweatshirt, but actually looks like embroidered. If you scroll down, you can see the different versions you chose. So let's see the sand one, and here it is. So let me open this up. As you can see, it looks realistical. It looks really embroidered on the sweatshirt. Let's see that one. Yeah. It looks like it's really on there. One thing to keep in mind when creating designs for embroidery is not to use thin lines or fine details, because they will not be able to embroider them properly. So make sure that you are using bold fonts like this one here, and stay away from fonts like this one. This is a little bit small in my point of view. It might look okay on the actual sweatshirt, but it is a bit small and I would not use it on a real product. Okay, so when you're done and you want to list this product, you're just gonna have to save again if you did any changes, and then you're gonna have the option to push that product to your store. So we have here the summary, we have the white version, we have the ash version, we have the sand version and the light blue. Let's say they all look good and we want to publish them. Then you're going to scroll down and you're going to look at the title. Of course, you're going to do some research. You're going to find some keywords to add in there that are relevant to your sweatshirt. And then you're going to take this description that they gave you and feed it into ChatGPT or whatever you're using these days to create a different description that is more human and that has the specifications that they have in here. You can select and add a size table here in the description. Depending on how your Shopify theme looks like, this might look good. Usually I don't do that. I add the size table in a different area, not in the description. So I just copy the information and then create my own size table on the product page. Select the type of measurements you want in there. Then maybe you want to add some tags. Then you're going to select the shipping method. You have a pricing option in here if you want to edit the pricing. So you can change the pricing in here if you want to. You can also do it on Shopify. Make sure to select all the variants you want to offer. And then here I always select hide in the store. And that is because I don't want the product to be automatically available for purchase. I want to see it, do adjustments on Shopify, and then publish it there. And then at the bottom, if you have collections, you can actually push it to a collection that you already have on your store. So in my case, I'm just gonna add it to homepage. And then you just click publish and the product should be sent to your Shopify store. Okay, so after a while, the product should be listed in our product catalog on Shopify, but it takes a little bit of time. As you can see, the message here says uploading images. At the moment, they are uploading the mockup images. If I go to products, I can see the listing here already, but it has no images, so that might take a little bit of time. So don't worry if the product is not directly visible on your store or it's incomplete. And after a while, the product was uploaded to my store. It has all the details, all the images, and so on, all the variants. If I go and preview it, it looks something like this. Of course, this is a default Dawn theme product page. You may want to go ahead and customize the product page and add other sections that will explain and showcase your product better than it is right now. Another thing you can do is go ahead and create different mockups, because these will show up in a lot of stores that don't do custom mockups, and then you want to differentiate yourself from them. You may want to do that by using Canva or Photoshop, but there are a lot of resources out there that will help you get custom mockups. And then you can go ahead and order this sweatshirt for yourself and take your own pictures, and then you're gonna have the best mockups you can get. Now that you've listed your first print-on-demand product, the next step is getting traffic. I have a full video on optimizing your Shopify store for SEO. Click the video showing there on the screen to check it out.